The coming of the war in 1914 had a profound effect on the suffragettes. On the one hand, the movement was undermined as a schism opened between the pacifists who followed Sylvia Pankhurst into a socialist grouping based in the East End and the patriots who remained loyal to Mrs. Pankhurst and her other daughter Christabel. However, the war strengthened the cause by providing women with the opportunity to prove that when it came to serving their country, they were equal to men. In France, they were found not just nursing, but driving field ambulances. At home, they stoked factory furnaces, worked in boatyards, operated steamrollers, and most famously, made munitions to supply the army. In 1916, it was perceived as necessary by the government to make alterations to the law and order that men serving at the front, and therefore away from home, should be able to register their votes. The contribution that women were making to the war effort could not be overlooked. Therefore, a conference on electoral reform was set up to examine all aspects of the franchise. In January 1917, this conference recommended that unmarried women on the local government register and the wives of men on the register should be allowed to vote, once they had reached the age of 30. The age limitation was included to prevent the creation of a female majority. Mr. Asquith stated in the House that
some years ago, I ventured to use the expression, let the women work out their own salvation. They have worked it out during the war. How could we have carried on the war without them? Short of actually bearing arms in the field, there is hardly a service which has contributed or is contributing to the maintenance of our cause in which women have not been at least as active and as efficient as men. I, for my part, feel it is impossible, consistently either with justice or expediency, to withhold from women the power and right of making their voice directly heard.
At a stroke, after a 50-year struggle, over 8 million women were enfranchised. The Great War, which had claimed so many lives, was to rage on for another 10 months. But at home, the battle for votes for women was well and truly won.